Hi guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. In this video I will show you how to create a smooth floating car slam effect in After Effects. I have shared a similar tutorial before, but that method required Photoshop to separate the car from the background. In today's video, I will show you how to achieve the same effect using only After Effects, since many of you have requested this method. Let's get started. Before we continue, if you want these exact shakes, I've linked my AM Film Shake preset pack in the description. Just drag and drop and your edits instantly look more dynamic. Alright, let's get back to it. First scroll forward to the point where you want the floating effect to end and the car to drop to the ground. Split the clip into two parts. The left section will be used for the animation, so rename it to Clean, since we will be removing the car from the background. Then duplicate the clean layer and rename the duplicate to Car Only, because we will be isolating the car from the background on that layer. Turn off the Car Only layer for now, because we first need to remove the car from the clean layer. Go to the beginning of the layer and create a mask around the car. You can use the built-in pen tool, or use Mocha AE like I do. Using the pen tool in Mocha, create a mask around the car like this. The mask does not need to be perfect, just make sure to leave some space around the car and avoid letting the mask touch the car body. Once you are done, enable perspective and click track forward. After the tracking is complete, review the mask throughout the clip. If the mask touches any part of the car, adjust it as needed to maintain clean separation. Once that's done, click Save, and close Mocha AE. Next expand Matte and click Create AE Masks. Press M to reveal the newly created mask, then change its mode to Subtract. The car should now appear completely black, like this. If you can still see the car or it is not blacked out as shown in the video, make sure all layers below the clean layer are turned off. Next go to the Window menu and open Content Aware Fill. Set the Alpha expansion to 3. Change the fill method to surface, enable lighting correction, and set it to moderate. Now it is important to trim your work area so it matches the layer from which you are removing the car. Otherwise, After Effects will analyze the entire timeline. To avoid this, adjust the work area to match the duration of the layer you are working on. Next change the range setting to work area, then click Generate Fill Layer and wait for After Effects to finish analyzing the footage. Once it's complete, your video should look like this. It looks good, but not perfectly clean. It may be slightly imperfect, but for a 1-second clip in a speed ramp edit, it is usually fine, and most people will not even notice the background. For more precise results, that is why Photoshop can be useful. Now that the car removal is complete, reset the work area back to its normal length. Then move the fill layer below the Car Only layer and turn the Car Only layer back on. Since we now have a clean background, it's time to isolate the car from the background as well. Scroll to the beginning of the layer and select the Roto Brush tool. In my case, I am using the latest version of After Effects, where the Roto Brush tool is now called the Quick Selection tool. It also includes the Object Matte tool, which can quickly select objects in seconds. With the tool selected, double-click the Car Only layer to start making the selection. With the Object Matte tool, I will click on the car, and it will do most of the work automatically. It may need some minor corrections, which I will fix using the Quick Selection tool. Once everything looks good, click the Freeze button and wait for it to finish processing. After the freezing is complete, close the rotoscoping window. Now we are ready to create the floating effect, since we have both the clean background and the isolated car layer. First scroll to the end of the Car Only layer and press P on your keyboard to reveal the position property. Now right-click Position and choose Separate Dimensions. This splits the position property into X position and Y position, allowing you to animate each axis independently for more precise control. Click the Y position stopwatch icon to add a keyframe at the end. Then scroll to the beginning of the layer and move the Y position upward like this. Next select both keyframes and press F9 on your keyboard to apply Easy Ease. Open the graph editor, right-click, and choose Edit Value Graph. Make sure only the Y position is selected, then create a smooth curve similar to mine to achieve a natural car drop animation. It looks good. Just make sure to enable motion blur to add natural blurriness to the car. I will also adjust the curve slightly to make the car drop smoother and a bit slower at the beginning. Now everything looks good. For the final touch, I will add a shake after the car hits the ground. I will use one shake from the AM Film Shakes pack. You can get the pack from the link in the description below, or you can also check out my shake tutorials on the channel. Let's quickly preview the final video, and we are done. With the shake applied, it looks much better. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like.